Hello, good day. Welcome to our English class. Today's topic, features of an informal letter. For our starter activity, I have one example here of an informal letter. I'm going to read to you the content, and afterwards, I'm going to ask you questions. 29 Palm Beach Road, Mumbai, 10th December 2019. Dear Vicky, I hope this letter finds you in the best of spirits. When I visited you last week, you seemed a bit depressed. Come on, boy, you should thank God for giving you a fresh lease of life. I talked to your doctor this morning, and he told me that you are now out of danger. You will have to remain in the hospital for a few more days, but that is not something you should be concerned at. Don't forget that life is a mixture of joys and sorrows. By the way, all of us have decided to celebrate your recovery. We will be throwing a small party at the day you come back home from hospital. See you soon. Kind regards, Rahul. So here are the questions. Question 1. Where was it written? Question 2. Who wrote it? Question 3. For whom is the letter? And question 4. What is the purpose of the letter? Pause the video and write your answers. Time is up. Now let's discuss your answers. For question 1, where was it written? The answer is 29 Palm Beach Road, Mumbai. Who wrote it? The answer is Rahul. You can always find the writer of the letter at the end of the letter or in the signature. For whom is the letter? You can always identify the receiver of the letter from its greetings. So it says, Dear Vicky. So Vicky is the receiver. Fourth, what is the purpose of the letter? The purpose of the letter is to update Vicky about her condition or to cheer her up or to inform her about their plans to have a party. So this is an example of an informal letter. Today, we are going to talk about each part of an informal letter. Learning objective: to identify key features of an informal letter. Success criteria: I can identify the parts of a letter. I can arrange the letter according to its proper structure. And I can write a simple letter with complete features and structure. What is an informal letter? An informal letter is a letter that we send to people we know. Types of informal letters can be thank you letters, postcards, letters to friends or family who live far away, or an invitation. Example of a letter to friends or family. Little Red Riding Hood, 12 Fairy Tale Lane, The Village, FT78VP, 22nd March 2020. Dear Gran, how are you? Mom told me that you haven't been feeling very well. I have baked you some of your favorite cakes and wondered when it would be possible for me to come and visit. Hope to see you soon. Lots of love, Sarah. So this is another informal letter, an example of a letter to a family member. So Sarah wrote a letter to her gran. Now here are the features of an informal letter. Take a look at the structure. All right, so the top part of the letter is called heading. The second part is greeting. Then the third part is the body. Fourth part is the closing. And the last part is signature. Now, I'm going to discuss each one of the parts of the letter. Let's start with the heading. The heading includes the writer's address and date at the top of the letter. For example, 355th Avenue, Manhattan, New York City, December 8, 2017. So remember, the heading is always found at the top of the letter and it includes the address of the writer, and the date it was written. The second part of the letter is the greeting. The greeting means hello. It begins with a capital letter and ends with a comma. The most common greeting is the word dear. Dear Teacher Angela. Dear Michael. Or you can also say, hello Michael. Hello Teacher Angela. Or the word hi. But always remember to end your greeting with a comma. The body. The body of the letter contains the main text or message. Each paragraph should be indented. So for example, thank you for always encouraging me to learn more and work hard. Thank you for taking care of us, teaching us, and I am so lucky to have you as my teacher. So this is the content or the message of the letter. It's always found at the middle and it is indented. Indentation means a space or the gap before you start your paragraph. The fourth part is called closing. The closing means goodbye. The first word of the closing begins with a capital letter and ends again with a comma. Most of the letter has a closing like sincerely, regards, your friend, and the last one is the signature. The signature tells who wrote the letter, located at the end of the letter just below the closing, like Venus Jane. Venus Jane is the writer, so usually it is your name or anyone's name as soon as he or she wrote the letter. Now, I would like you to identify the features of the letter. Identify which is number 1, what is number 2, 3, 4, and number 5. Pause the video and write your answer. Time is up. Here are the answers. Number 1 is called the heading. Again, it has the address and the date. The greeting, dear, hello, then the name of the receiver. Then we got the body of the letter or the body itself. It contains the message. Then the closing, like your friend, your uncle. Then the signature, the name of the writer. Here's another activity. Match the feature to its meaning. We have heading, greetings, body of the letter, closing, signature. On the other side, tells who wrote the letter for letter A. Letter B, writer's address and date. C means hello. D means goodbye. And E contains the message. Pause the video and do the activity. Time is up. Now here are the answers. Heading, that is letter B. Writer's address and date. Number 2, greetings. That's letter C, means hello. Dear Anna. Number 3, body of the letter, that's letter E, contains the message. What do you want to say? Fourth, the closing, that's letter D. It means goodbye. And finally, number 5, signature, letter A, tells who wrote the letter. There you have it. These are the parts or the features of an informal letter. I hope you have learned something today. Always enjoy learning. Thank you, and remember, be the best you can. Bye.